We cover a lot of weird new products on Gruen, but here's one I think might take off. It's for something called water. I love this part. Turn on the memories. Oh, the memories. Remember that time I filled a jug of water? Oh, we thought those days would last forever. Russell.
Oh, yes.
Do you think that water will catch on?
Oh, goodness me. When you see advertising like this, you just know it's important. It's got to be a globally important piece of communication. And the telltale sign is that in the top right-hand corner of the screen throughout the entire commercial is the brand. So we see this thing immediately. And as soon as you see that, you know that you're not dealing with a confident advertiser. And when I see that, I just immediately dismiss the ad, right? Because they haven't got the, let's call it, guts just to create a piece of advertising that holds me for the full 30 seconds, gives me a proposition, a reason to believe, and then says, oh, that's brand X. So they've chosen not to do that. They've chosen just to import something from around the world. I assume it's been made in the Northern Hemisphere, and expect us in Australia to actually accept the fact that water and memories and all that nonsense, we're not going to do it. We're not going to accept it.
I watched that and almost felt, you know when it feels like parody, and it felt like Utopia trolling advertising? Like, it literally was the example of if you were going to do the version of an ad that you just thought seemed so first world absurd, that would be it. And by the end, I wasn't any clearer what Brita, what the benefit of Brita is. I get it's a filter, but it doesn't tell you why actually making filtered water is a better choice. No. So I just,
Yeah, I mean, if there was a Mount Rushmore for advertising, bottled water would have to be on it. I mean, the positioning that they're trying to make here is, well, there's three. There's tap water, there's bottled water, and then there's filtered water. So they've decided not to go after tap water because there is absolutely no reason for bottled water in a country like this. And I think these guys have chosen to go after bottled water because they can have something of which their customers can attach to, some sort of virtue signaling. We're going to take down all the plastics of the world, therefore get this. When the real solution is tap water.
You know, the plastic couch is, for me, that's the only bit that I'd go. Actually, I think there's an idea there. There's potentially an idea there, right?
What is that idea?
Well, in that, all those plastic bottles out there, they're much better off being used for something maybe functional like a couch. But I think the idea would, if I was in charge, it would be more artistic. Yeah, so you would get. Let's get Jeff Koons, and Jeff Koons is we're going to give him as many plastic bottles as we possibly can, and then we say, please create an incredible sculpture out of these plastic bottles. Then we take those plastic bottles on a tour of the world, and we sort of celebrate that those plastic bottles don't exist anymore because they're now in a Jeff Koons sculpture. How's the
carbon footprint on that? Earlier tonight, we told you about a cool new player on the beverage market, but we thought we could sell it better than Brita by making it bitter.
You can scull it from the hose. You can share it with your bros. You can stream it from the tap. So pour a cold one down your trap. You can get it keeping bees, building these, or dropping ease. A hard-earned thirst needs a flavourless wet liquid, and it might as well be water. It's water.